Welcome in, everyone, to the 2019 ABL Home Run Derby here at Mulcahy Stadium. Joined alongside me is Brandon Monty. I'm Nick Veland. You guys, the Home Run Derby for the 2019 season, as the gentlemen from the minors are getting ready, getting loose and ready to hit as many dingers as possible. Joined alongside me is Brandon Monty. Brandon, are you excited about this Home Run Derby?
Sure am. I'm psyched up about this day. Should be a fun day for everybody involved. 16 minors in the All-Star game, 2 in the Home Run Derby, and Eric Webb and Justin Kirby, and I think they'll both hold their own. There's a little bit of rain here. This is the first time this year we've actually had rain in a game, or just any event for that matter. Baseball-wise, we've been blessed with some very good weather. We'll see how the rain impacts these guys. Don't think it should be too much of a problem. I'd expect a lot of dingers to be hit today.
As we get into the participants for the Home Run Derby, every team in the ABL is putting forth 2 of their players to see who will come out on top. First for the Oilers, John McKay and Paul Stevenson. From the Bucks, Ryan Sullivan and Blake Paul, the leader in the ABL in home runs. From the Pilots, Hunter Rigsby and Troy Melton. And from the Canucks, Daniel Freeman and Ethan English. And then for your Matsu Miners, Eric Webb and Justin Kirby. As we are moments away from this event kicking off, going around the ground rules first. As ground rules for this event, each of those 10 players will get 3 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. They will get 1 timeout of 45 seconds. After the round is complete and everyone has gone, the top 2 hitters will move on to the finals. And in that round, you will get 2 timeouts worth of 45 seconds. We thank you for listening in here at Mulcahy Stadium. Should be a fun event. Justin Kirby warming up right now, right in front of us. We're actually right in the front row in the grandstands here at Mulcahy Stadium. We're not up in the press box today.
Yeah, a little upgraded view here down in the grandstands today. A little box seat action, getting treated very nicely here at Mulcahy Stadium. Several other broadcast crews here to display today's ball game. Should be a fun day all around, Nick. I'm excited.
It should be. I mean, that's what today is all about. It's the All-Star Game Home Run Derby. It's supposed to be fun for everyone, and we should be excited to see what's in store for this ball game.
No question about it. 16 players for the minors, 16 for the Bucks, the 2 teams most well represented. Every team representing and putting on their best skills today. Overall, it's been a great weekend for these players to showcase their abilities. The last 2 days, we had the Scout Showcase for the minors, 2 games, one against the Oilers and the Pilots. Minors split it again. Those games don't count in the ABL standings, but we saw a lot of good things, both hitting and pitching-wise, from the members of the minors, putting their skills on display in front of 25 Major League Baseball scouts. There's no better place to show off your abilities than at the Scout Showcase. And now a fun day to top off what's been a good weekend here at Mulcahy with the Home Run Derby and the All-Star Game set to kick off here momentarily.
Yeah, and throughout this broadcast, too, we'll have a lot of player interviews, coach interviews, just all around.
That'll be the most interesting part of the day, is to see how these guys do in the air. There's been a couple of guys on the team, I think, that have been itching to get in the booth a little bit, kind of showcase their broadcast abilities. I know manager Tyler LeBrun is also looking forward to it as well. I think he'll have some interesting stuff to say here on the air. Should be an entertaining day. I'm looking forward to it. No question about it.
Yeah, should be a fun one indeed, as the Home Run Derby is moments away. Hitters warming up in the batting cages as the practice throwers are warming up as well. Due to throw for Justin Kirby, his teammate Sam Thompson, as he'll be throwing his college teammate BP and to see if he can hit any dingers off of him, as well as Eric Webb wanted Kobe Boulware to throw to him. That all could change, but we'll see what happens in this event.
And you can't underestimate chemistry between the BP thrower and the hitter. If you have bad chemistry, you don't get any good BP pitches. It impedes your ability to hit home runs, no question about it. Justin Kirby and Sam Thompson, teammates this past year at Kent State. I think they've got that good connection. We'll see how it pans out here in the Home Run Derby, and then Eric Webb and Kobe Bulware as well. Liking the combos for the Miners. And Nick, honestly, if you got to go with the hometown boys here in Webb and Kirby. They've both been having very solid seasons at the plate, but there are plenty of other contestants who have done a heck of a job this year. Blake Paw, the league leader in the ABL and home runs, is one of the 8 participants here today. Very good field. Should be very exciting.
Out of that field, who do you think will be the favorite coming into this ball game?
Well, I think Paw is the favorite just because, you know, he has hit the most home runs in the league this year. There's actually a pitcher that is going to be taking some hacks today, and Hunter Rigsby has been very good out of the bullpen this year for the Pilots, and that's on the mound. I've yet to see him hit thus far, but I imagine if he's taking some swings in the Home Run Derby, then he probably belongs, you know, he's probably a decent hitter. He might be surprised. He could be our dark horse today. If I had a sleeper, you probably got to go with Hunter Rigsby in this case. Can't underestimate the pitcher, especially if he's taking some cracks in the Home Run Derby.
Exactly. And from the Miners, too, a little controversy around Kyler Busch not making it. He thought he deserved a spot.
I'm sure we'll get an earful about that here in just a moment. He'll be on the broadcast with us. I think he's going to have some fun with that. I was not there personally for the pitcher's BP. I know you were, Nick, and you were telling me that Kyler Busch held his own. Might be the best, quote-unquote, two-way player on the Miners.
Yeah, and he was hitting them out here at Herman Brothers Field, which is a tough place to hit him out. And he hit probably 3 or 4 home runs in batting practice in a laid-back setting. Would have been kind of cool to see what he could have done here today. But Eric Webb and Justin Kirby, the 2 best hitters for the Miners, definitely earning their spots on the Home Run Derby squad. And we'll see what they can do here today.
And Nick, would you say this is the most hitter-friendly ballpark in the Alaska Baseball League out of the 5 that we've been to? Because now we've visited every ballpark. Would you say Mulcahy is the most favorable to hitters for this Home Run Derby?
Yeah, Mulcahy or probably the Chinooks field, I would say, would probably be the top 2. Down in the Peninsula and Herman Brothers Field, they're both similar with large outfields, and it's tough to hit home runs down there. Although we saw a lot of home runs down in the Peninsula and at Herman Brothers Field throughout the season. So they're all pretty much pitcher-friendly ballparks, but I would say this is probably the top one. To left field and to right field is probably where most of the home runs have been hit throughout the season. So we'll see what goes on here today, and it should be interesting.